Evernote raised prices 40% in 2023. If you're still paying monthly, you're not alone. Here's the thing though. There are genuinely solid free alternatives now that sync across your devices, keep your notes organized, and let you export anytime. In this guide, I'm breaking down 6 of them, what they're actually good at, where they fall short, and which one might be your next move. No sponsorships, just real experience from someone who's tested all of them. Before we dive in, let's agree on what matters. You need sync that actually works across phone, tablet, and laptop. Search that finds what you're looking for. Export options, because you're never locked in again. Bonus points for offline access, because Wi-Fi isn't always there. And yeah, a UI you don't hate. We'll score each tool against these as we go, and I'll be straight about the trade-offs. If you're on Windows or Office, OneNote is already there, and it's free. Sync works reliably. Search is solid. You get unlimited storage tied to OneDrive. Here's the honest part. It feels clunky compared to newer tools. The interface is dated. Formatting behaves weirdly, but if you already live in the Microsoft ecosystem, there's almost zero friction to jump over. It's the sensible choice, not the exciting one. Obsidian is free locally. You pay for their sync if you want it. Here's why people obsess over it. You own your files. They're plain markdown stored on your computer, not in a cloud vault you can't access. You link between notes, build a knowledge graph, create automation workflows. The trade-off? Learning curve is steep. If you just want simple notes, this is overkill. But if you want to think in your note app, Obsidian is incredible. Notion wants to be your note app, database, task manager, and wiki simultaneously. The free tier is generous. Sync is instant. But here's the reality. Notion can be slow, especially on older devices. The free version caps databases and integrations. If you just want to jot down a thought, the interface feels over-engineered. It's powerful, but not everyone needs that much power. If you're all in on Apple, you're probably sleeping on Notes. It's free. Sync via iCloud is instant. The interface is dead simple and gets better every year. Collaboration works smoothly. The catch? It's Apple only. No Windows, no Android, no real web access. You can't export to open formats easily. For someone locked into iOS and Mac, though, Notes is genuinely fantastic and costs nothing. Joplin is open source and completely free. You own your data. Sync to your own server or any cloud. Dropbox, OneDrive, whatever. End-to-end encryption available. The trade-off? The interface is less polished than commercial tools. Search can be slow with big notebooks. Plugin ecosystem is smaller. But if privacy is your top priority and you don't mind rougher edges, Joplin delivers exactly what you want. Logseq is built on a daily note-first philosophy. Free, open source, files stored locally as Markdown. Your notes automatically build a knowledge graph. Perfect if you think in bullet points or want to journal daily. The catch? Learning curve is steep, and the interface is unconventional. If you're comparing directly to Evernote, Logseq isn't just a tool switch. It's a thinking shift. OneNote wins if you're on Microsoft and want zero friction. Obsidian if you want total control and don't mind learning. Notion if you're building a second brain beyond just notes. Apple Notes if you're ecosystem locked to Apple. Joplin if privacy matters more than polish. Logseq if you think in bullets and want a living knowledge graph. There's no universal winner. It's about matching the tool to your actual workflow. Here's what I'd actually do. Spend 20 minutes setting up your top 2 choices. Export a few notes from Evernote. Test the import. See how search feels. Check sync speed to your phone. Most of these are completely free with no credit card required. Run them both for a week if you need to. You'll know which one sticks. And remember, you're never trapped. You can always export and switch later.